Thanks everyone for joining our online event. So, today we're going to be talking about the kind of basics of fostering, your future in fostering, to give you a bit of an oversight and an introduction to what we do. And yeah, you can decide and have a think about if there's something that you want to explore further. So, we'll cover the kind of basics: who can foster, the role of a foster carer, what is therapeutic fostering, the application, and kind of what training and support we offer, as well as any questions. So, I'll begin. I'm Amelia. I am one of the supervising social workers here at Channels. Okay, about channels and choices. So we are an independent fostering agency. We were established in 2005 by some qualified social workers, and they're still involved in the company today. That has expanded quite a bit since then. Channels and choices began with a residential children's home, and we've now got, I think, 9 children's homes that are part of our community, as well as an SCMH school. One of the main things that you probably want to get from today's session is who can foster. So you have to be over the age of 21 to foster, and you have to have a spare room. Okay, so definitely need a spare room. And one of the other requirements is that you need to have access to transport. That makes sense because if you're caring for a child, you need to be able to take them to appointments, take them to school, clubs, different things like that.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm one of the therapists at Channels and Choices. Therapeutic fostering is a specialist type of fostering designed particularly to support children and young people who have experienced trauma or complex needs. These children need a different approach, so they need therapeutic parents. The role of a therapeutic foster carer is to provide a safe and nurturing environment whereby the children can begin to regulate their emotions and form healthy relationships. Our foster carers are given extensive specialist training to help them understand the children's behaviours and effectively help the child to process, manage, and communicate their emotions.
What makes us so different?
We have access to therapeutic support and assessments. This includes our psychiatry, ADHD, and autism assessments. Foster carers in our service have access to our on site multidisciplined therapy team and psychiatry service.
The children with our foster carers can access education for our on-site SCMH school, Sallygate School.
We have a unique Stepping Stones program which settles and emotionally prepares our children in residential for living as part of a foster family.
We offer a competitive financial support between £495 and £605 per child, as well as other allowances for holidays and summer holidays, such as the Ice Cream Fund.
You can have access to regular support groups with our social workers and therapists.
And as well as that, we have a range of community activities throughout the year that our children and families can take part in. So that examples of that would be the Easter egg hunt, or we've recently been to Ninja Warrior, something that everybody really enjoys. The fostering application process. The first steps would be to get in touch, have an initial call with us, and then we will arrange a home visit, and one of our social workers will come out and have a chat with you and see your house, see the spare room. Then you can decide whether to formally apply to foster. The process then begins with a full assessment, including stage 1 and stage 2, which is assessment and training, including skills to foster. Once your assessment is completed, you will attend a panel, and the panel will decide then if you are approved to become a foster carer. Once you're approved, we'll begin our expert matching.
Thank you so much for attending our online event and our presentation. We hope it was useful.